Hello everyone, and welcome back to another simple survey math video. Today I have pulled a question directly from the FS practice exam that I got from NCEES. So you can find this exact question in that book. So we are going to be calculating the area of a fractional lot today. First things first is to read and reread the question. I like to go through and underline or highlight the important information so that I make sure that I understand what exactly it's asking me to do. And the second most important step in solving so many of the problems that we have to solve is draw yourself a picture. Visualizing this kind of stuff makes your life so much easier in the long run. So I've just drawn myself a quarter section here. We're working in the northwest quarter of section 5 according to the problem. That doesn't really matter, but we're going to draw it out anyway. This problem gives us each side of this quarter section in chains. So we have distances and chains here, which I am just labeling up according to the way that the question gives it to me. So make sure that you're paying attention to that. So we obviously can't solve the area for an imperfect square using the methods that we learned in elementary school. We have to do this a little bit differently. So what you're going to do to solve the area of this quarter of a section is find the sums of the east and west side, divide them by 2, divide it by 2, I should say, and then find the sum of the north and south sides and divide that by 2. And then you're going to multiply those sums together. So this is how we're going to solve the problem. I'm just kind of setting it up here so that you can see. Adding, like I said, the east and west and dividing by 2, and then the north and south and dividing by 2, and that is going to give us the area in square chains. Okay, so I've done a little bit of math here off camera on my calculator. This is very obviously this is basic math. I really should look into figuring out how to put a calculator on my iPad screen when I film these for you guys so that you can just, at the very least, not sit here bored and you can watch me punch numbers into the calculator. Okay, so you can see here, those are the sums of each of those numbers there. And then each of them need to be, again, divided by 2 and then multiplied together. So the product is going to be, well, I'm sure I'm solving it in my calculator right now. You just can't see me doing it. It's going to be 383.71 square chains. Now, if you don't already have a copy of the FS reference handbook, you can get it directly as a PDF, directly from the NCEES website. I have one printed. But everybody should have this book, because if you cannot remember the fact that I'm writing here on the screen right now, it is given to you in the reference handbook under units of area. It tells you right in there that 1 acre is equal to 10 square chains. And so I do think that you should try to memorize that little fun fact. But if you don't, for some reason, the information that you will be given when you go to take the FS contains that piece of information that you would need to properly solve this problem, because it's asking for the answer in acres. So we're going to take our product here that we've gotten from our math in square chains. We're going to divide it by 10 square chains, and that's going to give us the answer to this problem in acres. So I guess I'm just pointing out where that 10 is coming from here. So our answer is 38.37 acres. Let's go ahead and scroll back up to the top here where I have the question and see if that was an option. And it looks like option C was 38.37, just like we calculated. So here's a super simple way to calculate the area of a fractional lot.